ओके, गुड। सो सब सोच रहे हैं क्या बोलूं क्या बोलूं, जो भी बोलूंगा पिनाकी कुछ और बोल देगा। But that's it. This is whatever I'm saying is according to my perception of the world, my model of the world. So you don't need to agree or disagree with me. Now listen to this statement very carefully. What I'm going to share right now. The biggest difference between a business owner and an employee or a self-employed is like whatever I'm going to say. You ask yourself which role do you play in your life. Okay. Business owner owns the business and he manages the business. And other categories which I talked about, the employer or the self-employed, they are business operators. And many of us we think that I'm a business owner when you leave an organization and you start something on your own. That you own the business, you're made of business. Ask yourself, are you a business owner or a business operator? And we will do a discussion on this tonight. Business owner manages the business. Even if it is a network marketing business, the concept that is all about becoming a business owner. You become a business owner when you even go for a network marketing business. They call it business owner. I'm a business owner. This is business owner. So you become a business owner. You're starting something of your own. You're getting becoming a coach or whatever. Ask yourself, are you a business owner or a business operator? Business operator does everything for a business other than managing it. They're workers. They live their life like workers. Ask yourself, are you living a life like a worker, a business operator, or a business owner? So let us get into a little detail in this. It all starts with mindset. So we'll talk about business owner first, followed by business operator. Like many of you are thinking about starting something on your own, but for some reason, either you are on it or you are not on it. Or when you are on it, you discover that there are many areas that needs to be addressed, and you are the only person who is handling. You are not finding enough resources to delegate those activities. As a result, जो आपका की चीज है जहाँ पे आप best हो, the person, the purpose, the passion which drove you to start something of your own, taking that risk, you are unable to fulfill on it because you are doing everything else rather than following that passion. Yes, passion when you are starting that activity. Listen to this carefully, this distinction. It starts with mindset. A business owner thinks strategically, focuses on long-term growth and wealth creation and systems. Systems. I'm talking. Last six letters are very, very important. Systems. They think strategically, they focus on long-term growth, wealth creation, and systems. Business operators think tactically. They focus on daily operations, tasks, and problem solving. You ask yourself which one is you are doing and how much percentage of time you are doing it. You are applying both the mindsets when you are thinking of starting something on your own or you are already doing something on, or maybe you are already committing a certain amount of time for that activity every day. Maybe 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever time you can take out for yourself after doing all the other activities to follow your passion. Ask yourself, even if you're putting that 1 hour, how much of that 1 hour you're thinking strategically focusing on long-term growth, wealth creation, and systems, and how much of that time you are thinking tactically, focusing on daily operations, tasks, and problem solving. That's the mindset. Second one is role. This role is that a business is the architect of the business. He creates vision, he builds systems, and he sets direction. A business operator, on the other hand, the role of a business operator is the manager of the business. That person ensures processes are followed and work gets done. Processes are followed and the work gets done. Then comes focus. Where are you focusing on? A business owner focuses on scaling profitability, brand building, and sustainability. This is what a business owner does. This is the only area where that person focuses on. While a a business operator focuses on sales, service delivery, managing staff, handling customer issues. Ask yourself what percent of this activity you are doing as a business owner and as a business operator. Actually, if possible, write it down. Like this is a training I offered in an organization last week. It was almost a 4 hour session where we actually did these activities, and it was amazing, mind blowing. So next, come to the next one. This is about time uses, where you are using your time. A business owner works on the business, on the business, like strategy, automation, partnership, investments. This is what he or she focuses on. On the other hand, a business operator works in the business, like execution, firefighting, day-to-day tasks. That is where that person spends his or her time. Actually, write it down. How much time you work on your business and how much time you work in the business. Then comes decision making. A business owner delegates execution to managers or teams, makes high level strategic decisions. A business operator makes operational decisions, deals with immediate challenges. We know that where what are the decisions you are taking mostly as far as your business is concerned. When you're starting, obviously you will be dealing with both the things, but you need to focus on that eventually your role as a business owner should be 80% and business operator should be 20%, not more than that. Though initially it could be 5% and 95%, but eventually it has to be 80% and 20%, preferably 95% and 5%, just the opposite. Then comes income source. A business owner builds wealth through assets, equity, and passive income streams, while a business operator earns mainly through active involvement and direct profits from operations. Ex- Business operators they trade their time for making money. They're trading their time for making money. And most of the times, the rate is defined by somebody else. It's not by the person who is doing it. The rate is defined by somebody else. And many times, we label that somebody as market. हम बोलते हैं market में तो आजकल यही रेट चल रहा है. Market is a vague term. Market, the word market itself is something like it's a excuse. कि मार्केट में तो यही चल रहा है, आई कैनॉट आस्क फॉर मोर देन दिस। अगर मार्केट में यही चलता तो हर एक का इनकम एक ही जैसा होता, ऐसा तो नहीं है। And the last thing is dependency. So two more things are there. One is dependency. Last but one is dependency. Like business runs without them, and system and teams take over. That's what happens when you're a business owner. The business can run even without you. And systems and teams take over. On the other hand, in case of business operators, the business depends heavily on them. If they step away, things slow down or stop. Now, this dependency वाला clause जो है ना बहुत important है। Like whatever you are going to do as an entrepreneur, if any of them needs a skill which only you have and it cannot survive without that skill, then it's gone. If you are in a business which needs a certain skill which only you have, like only you have that skill and you cannot duplicate it or replicate it. So the moment you cannot use that skill, like if the business depends on that skill heavily, then if you are unable to do it, it will like the end result will be you have to step away and things will slow down or stop. That's what a business operator does. For example, if you're in a job, आपके पास एक skill है and that skill is only working for your organization, not for you. The moment that skill is not required in your organization, you're out. Things will slow down. Your demand will drop. Demand for the skill will drop. It may even stop. So observe that whether you're acting as a business operator or a business owner. Then comes the last one, which is identity. Identity of a business owner is that of an entrepreneur, an investor, or a leader. लोग हम लाइक उन लोगों को हम वैसे लेबल करते हैं, he's an entrepreneur, he's an investor, he's a leader. And the only identity that a business operator has is that of an employee. It really doesn't matter whether you're self-employed or employed by somebody. So the most important question that you really need to ask today is, are you owning the business or are you operating the business? If you're operating the business, it's not going to survive after some time. If you have a limit, you have a physical limit to operate it, you have an emotional limit to operate it, you have a mental limit to operate it.